think we might be live again. There we go. Yep. All right. Good deal. Yep, we're live again. Yeah, sorry. I knew YouTube wasn't gonna like that one, so you know, it is what it is. Let me tell everyone. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you guys are filtering back in here. Yeah, I figured that that was gonna happen. It sucks that that happened on my first stream, but it is what it is. You know. Um, I won't play the rest of the song, even though there's only like a minute left in it. But obviously, YouTube did not appreciate the fact that I did that. No, I think Tom McDonald is one of my favorite rappers for real. I mean, just he. It's crazy how he can. First of all, like in this song, the cadence switches that he had. If I tried to do it, I would fuck it up. But in one of them, I mean, he would say he would fill up the entire bar with syllables, right? And then in the next one, he would take like a quarter of those syllables out, but then still be able to fill up the entire bar because he slowed the bar down. Like what he was saying, he slowed it down, but it made like it fit perfectly and like it was supposed to happen that way. You know what I mean? And it's insane to me that he can do that and it just comes so like naturally, you know, because I have to sit here and rack my brain on like how should I say this? Maybe there's a different word that I can use for it, or maybe I should just say this word, or whatever the case is. Like, but the fact that Tom can just sit there and be like, yeah, you know, like whatever it was that he said, like it's just props to him, man. Like that, it's insane. Um, so let me pull up this chat real quick so that I can have it for when I be typing to y'all. Yeah, I love Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is super dope. I don't I haven't heard many of his songs, I'm not gonna lie. I know Save Me is, I mean, I love that song. I've like that is a very, very good song and no one could ever tell me that it sucks because like you're lying if you think that. Um but yeah, Jelly Roll is super dope. Tom McDonald is phenomenal. I mean, when he dropped like so it was insane to me that he bought Eminem's beat that he sold as like an NFT. I don't know if you guys knew. Eminem sold a beat as an NFT or whatever, and or maybe he was. What up, Miss Trauma? How's life? I hope you're doing all right. Um, but he was selling this beat for like at an auction or whatever. So who knows how much it would have sold for? But Tom actually won the auction for $100,000 fucking dollars. Like he spent $100,000 on this beat, and then he proceeded to write a song. Sorry if that just blew your eardrums out. He proceeded to write a song to Eminem, like being like, "Hey, I'm the new you." You know what I mean? Like it, and man, yeah, "Save Me" is a good song. Yeah, I love that song. I'm gonna listen to it after this stream because YouTube will probably kick me off forever. Good to hear, Mrs. Trauma. That's dope. All right, let's see what we got up next. So that was Balloons. Sorry that we couldn't finish it. I wish we could have. So I have on here. I don't want it to be just like straight music all the time. I want there to be like kind of sort of segments. And this is the first. This is the first show. I know, right? Like it's insane. And I mean the song is killer too. It's called Dear Slim if you wanna look it up. But um, uh, I don't want it to just be like me up here listening to music the entire time and like giving you my opinions or whatever. I want there to be some sort of kind of conversation as well that goes on. So I was trying to figure out something that that I could speak on, that I could kind of like, that I feel as well enough to kind of have an opinion on. Because a lot of things I just feel like, either I'm not as educated as I need to be to have an opinion and to try to get others to feel the same way as me, or I like it is just, yeah, that's basically it. So but this is one thing that I could probably speak on pretty confidently, and it's the difference between self-confidence and arrogance, right? So it seems like it's a pretty slim line when someone is self-confident. So I'd say that I'm confident in my abilities as a rapper. I'm a good rapper. I think so. And there are many people in the world that think so as well. So like, me being confident in the fact that I'm a good rapper is not me being arrogant. You know what I mean? It's me being confident in my abilities, which also you have to be in this line of work, because how else is it going to work? How are you going to convince other people that you're good at what you do if you don't think that you're good at what you do? So where the arrogance comes involved is just kind of saying things that aren't true to try to weigh in your benefit or something like that. So if someone, let's say that me and somebody else, some other rapper, goes song for song, right? Um, and we held a vote against all of the viewers that were watching it or whatever, and everybody voted against me or for the other rapper, right? Let's say that uh they wanted him to win. He won the verses or whatever. Arrogance would be me thinking that every single person is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it would be stupid for me to think that I'm a better rapper than whoever I just lost against. You know what I mean? Um, so to understand, like, to be self confident is necessary, but also make sure that you're not so self confident that you're arrogant about your confidence and your abilities. And that's one thing that I kind of am trying to balance with. So, like, I'm actually very socially awkward in most scenarios, but but I understand like what I am. You know what I mean? And I just kind of like feed into that, and that's who I am. And if you don't like it, then it is what it is. Um, and that's it. So yeah, I just wanted to speak on that really really quick. Um, but we can get back into the music. I just figured, you know, breaking it up between songs and having kind of a little short break or whatever, in between songs. And like, I have a water here that I haven't even opened yet, so I'm gonna probably do that during this next song. Um, but if you guys ever, I was just like, hey, maybe Sid should talk about this on his next show or whatever. Um, you can always shoot me a DM or an email even. DM is at TheRapperSid. It's the same thing as my YouTube. My email is in the description. So like, whatever you want, and every day or every Thursday I'm gonna put a Q&A thing. You know, those little question things that you can fill out on Instagram. I'm gonna do that every single Thursday in the morning, excuse me, to try to see what you guys want to talk about and things like that. Yeah, they made me cut the stream. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen, but it is what it is. It was good, so I didn't mind it. And I just started up a new one, you know. Um, but yeah, so make sure next Thursday or whenever, you know, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. things like that, and I'll be able to. I mean, I'll talk about whatever you guys want me to talk about. Honestly, if I can, like, if I have the knowledge to talk about it, then obviously I will. All right, let's get into the next song. Enough of me on my soapbox. This one is another Menacing Threats song. This one's featuring Traumatos. So, Mrs. Trauma, you joined at the exact correct time. This is called Never Known. It just dropped today, actually. So, let's go.
Excuse me. Hey, I got a question for y'all. What type of man gets off on bullying a female, bro? You a straight up bitch, boy. Come see me.
Like more?
He wanted it, he got it. Let's put him in the spotlight. Two left turns in a turn. In other words, you're not right. Now let's talk about why you trying to bully females.
Hold on. Sorry, my shit's kind of bugging right now. Let me try to click this link one more time. My bad. There we go. Now you can see it. All right.
Excuse me. Hey, I got a question for y'all. What type of man gets off on bullying a female, bro? You a straight up bitch, boy. Come see me.
Like more?
He wanted it, he got it. Let's put him in the spotlight. Two left turns in a turn. In other words, you're not right. Now let's talk about why you trying to bully females. You got little man syndrome, and you mad cause your weed stale. Pull your joint, bro, fill it up with sawdust. You can fuck with anyone you want, dog, but not us. To be unknown, you gotta be known first. Ain't nothing about you in the now, I'm moving mountains, oh sir. Did you forget the message to my Instagram where you were swinging from my nuts and claiming that you were a fan? I knew what it was, what really fucking got you. When Tony dropped the hashtag for the network, bitch, and not you. That's that jealousy eating you alive. My prediction now is you got less than a week to survive. This a warning, though. Next time I'm sending it. We all know that you wanna use the clout to your benefit. And why the fuck you trying to fuck with Carol Kim? Bitch, I can hang you by your neck while I'm smiling and Carolyn. Load that bullet up, go ahead and take your shot, bitch. I can carry you to bury you. Go ahead and pick your plot, bitch. Now, a reasonable mind would say, why you doing this, man? But me, it's fuck now unknown and fuck Bill Typo.
Double S chill, now fuck that, I'ma start with Bill. This dude's a fucking loser, he's brain dead with no skills. Him and Michi, you so ill, say that shit of your own will. But approach him on the street and say that shit'll get your soul killed. See, you wanna be tough over keyboards. You think you big and bad until you feel the fucking heat source. The flame is on you now, dog, you better think of recourse. If not, the only thing you gonna be is a guaranteed course. Yeah, you laugh now because you in the UK. But money talks, ain't afraid to do this shit a different way. Fuck with me and find out, I promise you we bleed the same. The difference is I ain't afraid to bleed to make you feel the pain. We killed his name, so now he really is unknown. His music fucking blows, that's why I call it a trombone. Going to Carol for what? And fucking Traumatos? You fucking with the network, you gon' end up in a coffin, ho. This is your warning shot, I don't wanna take it there. Ain't nothing you can say or do that's ever gonna make me scared. You ain't shit and don't nobody out here fuck with you. You can't escape this shit, so where the fuck you think you running to, huh? Yo, man, I'm telling you this one time, my boys. Y'all keep fucking with us in the network, it's not gonna end well for y'all, so y'all better chill.
Approach smoke like 5 men, affiliate street ties. Kidnap figures like daycare with knee high. Network buzzing, they compares to beehives. Talk foul and sis, your brothers will reply. Lead vibes holding their heat, they like another man. Acting like you super bad, only give me mother hit. Like glory hoes, you don't know who you fucking with. Here where you go to the pen with bars sucking dick. Stuck in shit, war bound since an adolescent. I was hands on in the field when I ain't had a weapon. Like bad kids on Christmas, you ain't had a present. The flow is grandson, get a granddad a lesson. Rap attention, it ain't nothing cause the slums home. Asthmatic, talking smoke till they lungs blown. Niggas copy please like cool what I done wrong. Better be remainder of your name and stay unknown.
Yo, that remind me to never piss them 3 off, cause that was killer, man. Yeah, I don't know the whole story, and I don't know that it matters too much, but Yeah, that's a rough one, man. The thing about this is like, I don't know. I don't see myself ever doing something like that, but I guess I've just never been in a position to where I needed to. But I'm sure, like, when push comes to shove, it is what it is. Like, if it's you or me, it's gonna be you every single time, and that's just what it is. I'm checking my email right now. But yeah, I mean, like this is an insane song. The wordplay was amazing. The cadence was awesome. I think the only thing that I would change about it was, I mean, I think it's safe to say that I'll probably call out the mix on every single song. Um, Not to say that, like, that doesn't mean that it was bad at all, because this was a very good mix. Menace, I'm sure, is the one who mixed this. Um, and he's just gotten tremendously better. Like, he leaps and bounds better since I've known him. Like, the dude is killing it, and he's like really taking it seriously, and it's awesome to see him kind of progress in that way. You know what I mean? And to see someone actually like care enough to put the effort into it and always be studying and working on your craft, like, that is something that's admirable, to be honest. And not there's not too many people like that anymore. It seems like a lot of people are kind of more of the, like, get rich quick overnight type people, and they don't really care about hip hop and rap as much. They just kind of like write words down and then talk about it on a beat or whatever, and then it blows up overnight, and they stay famous for however long they stay famous, and then that's just their life now. And it's happening to, like, these kids or whatever, and it's just, I don't know. I'm glad to see that people are still putting in work and still grinding, and even though they're not getting anything handed to them, they're still like there, like, I'm gonna make this happen because this is what I'm capable of, type shit. Super super inspiring to see. Um, Surface level, that's what most people are not. Many take deep dive into something. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, like, to see, so, like, I'm pretty sure everybody here has knows Menace. Like, the dude is a monster, you know what I mean? Like, his work ethic is unmatched. His skills are improving every single song that he puts out. Like, you can tell that he's actually, he cares enough to actually put work into what he's doing. And it's just really cool to see people still out there that, like, care enough, you know what I mean? Granted, the people that get lucky for, yeah, exactly. So it's like, what's crazy is you'll talk to, or I mean, watch interviews or whatever. I don't talk to famous rappers, believe it or not. Um, but yeah, you'll watch an interview or something, and they'll be like, "Nah, dude, I was just bullshitting with my friends, and we made that song." And it's like, "Oh, that's cool. I've only been doing it for like 5 years now, so don't worry about it." You know what I mean? Like, and it's really frustrating to kind of Mackenzie or Kinsey, I got your email now. It popped up. I'll add that to the list. But yeah, it's just like, it's insane. I was having a conversation with my little brother the other day of, like, I know eventually it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? The masses or whatever. More people are gonna know about me than know about me right now, and it's just really frustrating to know that, like, some of the people that have reached the masses and are, getting millions of dollars or a whole bunch of radio spins and things like that. Like, it's just so frustrating to know that, like, I outwork them. I mean, probably outwork them. I don't know them, so I can't actually say, but you know what I mean. And it's just like, how come? Why not me? You know what I mean? It's like sometimes I do be feeling like that, but it's gonna happen eventually. So you just gotta keep grinding and keep your head down and keep doing whatever you're doing to get yourself into the next position. And like I said, have a competition with yourself every single day. What did I do yesterday and what can I do today to one up? Because even if you only do 1% better than you did yesterday in a year, you're going to be better by 365%. You know what I mean? So like, and that math adds up. I know not to do math in public, but that one, I've triple checked it. It adds up. So, just it's really unfair. And once you realize that it's unfair, it'll, I think, kind of put you more in a headspace of like, okay, I'm just going to do this and eventually it'll happen. But that's not that's not what I'm doing this every day for. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my piece on that. Okay, so, and like I said, I'll play this next song and then I'll get into the next little speaking bit that I want to do. But this next one is called Would You by Marco Navarro. This dude is so fucking talented. You got copyrighted with mine? Oh, it's Can't Quit You. Yeah, I leased that beat. I have I had to lease it, so fuck, I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry about that. I'll keep that in mind for others that wanna do reactions and things like that. 'Cause you did Can't Quit You, right? That's the one that you did. So yeah, I'll definitely have to keep that in mind. But this next song is called Would You. I remember this is the first song that I heard from Marco Navarro, and after that I had to hit him up, and since then we've worked on a couple of things. None of them have been released or anything like that, but one of these times it's going to be. And I'm telling you, this dude is I mean, he's really good. So let's fucking listen to this guy. Oh no, hold on. It's gonna have me try to log into. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if that's the right one. No. Okay. All right. So we'll skip over. Oh wait. Yeah, we'll skip over that song for now. But if you can, in your free time, Would You by Marco Navarro, I'll put it in the chat, or I'll put the actual link in the chat. It just won't let me log into my Spotify for some reason, which I'm not sure why. I'll have to figure that out. This is the first episode, so there's gonna be some kind of problems that happen. It's just what it is. But yeah, if you want to, I'm telling you right now, it's a dope song. Like, it's very, like, genuinely good. Let's see. Okay, so this one is Samurai Showdown. Dick McGuffin sent this in to me, so let's see what it is talking about. Fuck, why does it keep doing that? There we go. Welcome back, Sierra. right, so that was Samurai Showdown, or Sega Genesis by Dick McGuffin. He's the one that sent that in. It was dope. I liked it. I think it was kind of repetitive, and it didn't really have many change ups or anything like that. I think it should have had, some change ups. It was kind of the same thing over and over again. But it was really cool. I think at first it kind of reminded me of something that like a big artist could freestyle over. You know what I mean? Like it would be kind of more of a freestyle type beat. But I mean, it was cool, and I definitely get the Samurai Showdown thing. Like it fit the scheme of it. Like that's a good name for it. Shit like that. Like I mean, it was dope. I just think the one thing that I would say about it was, it needed a bit more changing as it progressed. Like it didn't ever really like it just kind of like stayed right here the entire time, instead of kind of like going up as like where a hook would be or something, and then kind of coming back down, and then going back up, and then coming back down, and then so it didn't really take me on a ride or anything like that, but no, it was pretty dope. I could see somebody freestyling over that beat for sure. Maybe possibly about yeah, no, for sure. Like for the video game, I definitely see it. Like it fits the scheme perfectly, and you nailed it on the head for that. I just wish that like maybe there was more of a, like, not even necessarily for anybody to hop on, but just a beat in general should change in general every at least 8 bars. You know what I mean? People don't know the soundtracks of the game. They probably never played them. Yeah. No, I mean, I get you. And like I said, I mean, it's right on par with the game. Like the video that you had attached to it, I mean, most of the time, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the like slashes and things, like the hits that the characters were doing was actually on beat, which was really cool. I don't know if you did that intentionally or not, or if I don't know where you got the video from, but yeah, it was really cool. And like I said, it is dope. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, like don't take offense to me saying that, like, it needs a little bit of a change up or anything like that. I just think like maybe add another element with just a little bit more excitement than just kind of coasting along. That might bring a little bit more enthusiasm or whatever to it. But it was dope. I think all in all, I'd probably give it a 5. A 5. You add a little bit more of like a journey through it, you know what I mean? And then I definitely see myself bumping that up even more. But what's up, Caddy Beats? How's your night going, man? Yeah, it was dope. Let's see. Okay, all right. So I have a question for you guys. Where do you think the biggest population of camels is? And I'm going to wait for your guys' answers. So, like, type it in the chat, because I'm not moving forward until I get at least 2 people giving me answers. So, I'll wait. Oh, so you made the video and everything. That's dope. That's super cool. Yeah, no, that is awesome. On the Sega emulator. That's dope. Oh, wait, so you like played the game, got the sounds off of the game, and then made the beat off of that. That's cool. You're about to make a beat for Scarlet? That's dope. That's a lot of pressure. Scarlet's really good. I'm still waiting for an answer. Where do you think the majority population of camels is? Like the things with like two humps on their back? You know, you guys know what a camel is. Shut up. Where's it at? I'll wait. I really will. I'll sit here in silence if I have to. In the Middle East? It's a good guess. That was my guess, actually. It's not, though. It used to be, but it's not. It's actually Australia, which is insane to me. So apparently, the story goes, yeah, Iraq, yeah. I mean, I think the Middle East is like the standard answer, just because that's kind of like our image of it or whatever. But actually, it's Australia, because back in the day, and when I say that, I don't know like specific time frames or anything, but apparently the Middle East shipped a whole bunch of camels over to Australia because the Middle East had so many, right? And so they shipped them all over. And then what happened was they just loved the environment in Australia, and they really thrived in it, and they bred, and now there's a plethora of camels in Australia. So many that they actually take camels from Australia now and ship them back to the Middle East. That's insane. The more you know. Yeah. Wild. My brother's the one that told me that, and I was like, no fucking way, dude. India. I was in Dubai, and I got to ride on a camel, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't get to ride very far, probably like 50 yards or something like that, and then we turned back around, so like a football field in total. But it was really cool, you know. He their joints kind of like, okay, so you know how our arms joints kind of like go inward or whatever, so that our hands can come up like this, and then our knees go outward. So camels, actually, all of them go outward, so they like plop down. It was it was backwards, you know what I mean? And so they plop down, hit their, like, what would be our elbows, right? And then they kind of just like put their chest to the ground, and then their back half kind of followed, and then we hopped up on there, and as they were getting back up, like, they almost like buck you off. Like, it's insane. You have to kind of hold on for like a crazy, yeah, it was wild. It was really fun though. And then we went what would it be called? Sandboarding, I guess is what it would be called. We took snowboards out into the sand dunes and stuff, and we rode four-wheelers. It was a super cool time. Anyways, this next song is Hubba Bubba. It was submitted by Dick as well. So let's see what's going on with it. Hashtag MVP MTP in the chat. Hey, see now that one was fucking awesome. Um, hey, real quick, shout out to Menacing Threats, both Menace and Double S. You guys are some real ones. I appreciate the raid. Like that's fucking awesome. And yeah, Double S, you're really not that cool. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are both phenomenal. Like honestly, I appreciate you. And I don't know if you were here earlier, Menace, but I said thank you for the dono. Please send me however many songs you want to, and you got up next for real. Because I mean it is greatly appreciated. Yeah, as far as that song, like I mean, super dope. Like it was obviously like it started out, and I was like, oh shit, like it was glitchy kind of, and it was like you got like you were like oh shit you know. And then you had those change ups in it that like I was talking about. It was phenomenal. I'm gonna give that one. Well, yeah, I'll give that one 7.5. I think is what I'll go with that one, because towards like the last minute of it, there wasn't really a change up that like caught my eye too much. But I mean, up until that point, not the last minute, like the last probably 20-30 seconds. But before that, I mean, I was like fully into it. Like it was like Bubba, hubba, hubba, Bubba, hubba. Like it was it was awesome, like for real. But yeah, dude, super dope. Let's see. I think we got a couple more here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so here's something that we can talk about real quick. All right, that I did not know personally either. Did you know all of California's palm trees are not native to I mean, I'm sure they are now, because like that's just how it works, but California did not have palm trees before they were imported from Hawaii. So all of California's palm trees are Hawaiian. What? All right, hold on. I gotta read comments. Hold on. You got a remix that has more changes in it, but it's being mixed as we speak. I didn't think that song was first. Why that potential? I was just messing around. Yeah, see, oh, and that's another thing. I was gonna ask you, like, how do you come up with some? So okay, so you're about to make a brand new beat, start from scratch, right? What's the first thing that you do? Because I'm trying to learn production myself, and I suck at it. I'm in school for it, and so I'm kind of learning a little bit, I'm learning along the way, and I'm watching YouTube videos and things like that. But I've heard so many different things, and I guess it is like there's a million ways to skin a cat or whatever, but I think the predominant answer is you always work the drums first, right? And that's what I would kind of go towards as well, just because, like, I don't know, I think you could, a melody is pretty easy to, not necessarily easy to come up with, but it's pretty easy to work around drums, but drums aren't necessarily the easiest thing to work around a melody, right? Do you share that same opinion? Because that's what I've found out. And, like, don't get me wrong, 100% of my beats are trash, but I just think that you should probably do the drums first and then work towards the melody and things like that. But what I want to know is, how did you come up with that song? Because I mean, obviously, the cover art had the, like, hillbilly with the banjo and the straw hat, and he's, like, strumming it or whatever. And but I mean, I thought it was really cool. One thing I will say, though, that I forgot to mention earlier, I wish I had more of, like, a bass line than it actually did, because I know in the title it said like a trap beat, but I feel like the bass line was, I mean, it was there, you know what I mean? I knew it was there, but maybe come in a little earlier than that, and then a little like heavier than it was. I don't really know, man, because like I said, I'm not a beat dude. I'm a rapper, so you send me a beat and I can throw some words on it, you know what I mean? But I can't really, like, gauging the instrumentals and beats is just like, I don't think that I can correctly do it and, like, give it justice, just because, like, it's not really my my specialty, you know what I mean? But to each their own. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually, I'm gonna go to Marco Navarro. Yeah, see, I was trying to find his stuff earlier. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. Let me see. Oh, hey, I'm big screen now. Let me get a good song. He has a lot more on Spotify than he does on oh, here's a good one. Okay, we'll do that one. Oh, that's a problem. You guys don't see the chat on, like, the screen of the YouTube, huh? I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, I'll look into that after this is over. But right now, let's see. Let's pull it up like this. This is, I'm gonna play Therapy at 3 a.m. by Marco Navarro. This dude is super talented. He's super good. Let me throw the link in the chat real quick. I have the chat somewhere over here. I'll just do this. Bring that back up over here. All right, yeah, so there's the link to this one that we're about to play right now. The dude is insanely talented, and, like, the way that he's able to get things to fit, it doesn't seem like they're supposed to fit, but he, like, finds a way, and it's just like super dope to do. Yeah, so let's get into this one. This is Therapy at 3 a.m.
Hey, mark my words, I appreciate you getting this right, man. I gotta speak my soul on this one. I can't waste no time. Okay, let's go. Look. Yo, this might be my last outro, brother. I walk the fine line like what leads to the foul pole. I have outgrown the mind, I walk amongst the lost souls. I go to war for those willing to die for me. I can't trust the ones who be willing to lie for me. Affection don't last forever. Loyalty suit me better. The word love is 4 letters, but never could last forever. Dog, I seen snakes have long talks with the innocent. I seen innocence turn into ignorance. I seen the peaceful turn militant. I don't turn blind eyes, I stay vigilant. I notice people reaching arguments and pull a ligament. The only thing they had to do is listen, dawg. Yo, this might be my last outro. I love the game, but it's starting to be a cloud show. Like whose diamond shine brighter or whose whip can go faster. I promise I feel lies like brother, I'm scared of rappers. I talked to B about who made it and got overlooked. Marco could've made some calls and gotten overbooked. I can kinda do it well done like it's overcooked. Loud hit me up and told me that you up next. Marco see your sunrise and work harder so your sunset. I can stand the ones who gossip over their own partners, always focused on another bag instead of they on guala. Straight up, man, hear me out. Look, I wrote them EPs on my own and wrote them hooks all on my own. I grabbed them Scotties, lived in dorms, was down in Conway, far from home. I moved to job and left my shawty, had that convo through the phone. A year later, met my wife, she wanted a kid. I said, let's go. I told my coach I got a seat. I packed my bags and headed home. I got a job, I paid the rent. My father told me, son, you grown. Told him, pops, I know I made a sacrifice. I changed my life, I learned from you, you know. And that's facts, homie. Look. Yo, this might be my last outro. Therapy for the times they wasn't there for me. You can see the pain through the scriptures, so homie, pray for me. Fighting the devil is just a dare to me. I'm looking back at my story, it wasn't fair to me. I look ahead at my future, it's just a fair to me. Many ways to win, I do my thing, so don't be scared for me. I decided this album might be my last project. I dropped enough knowledge, could probably get to you through college. Spoke enough wisdom so you can trust your intuition. I did my job, turned in my work, I'm clocking out, just go and listen. Kept it raw, I kept it pure. I spoke my piece and now I'm finished. Paint through the scriptures.
That dude's so good, man. Yeah, so that's my boy Marco Navarro. He's super dope. He's super dope. It's funny, I didn't know him at the time, but he actually lived in the town that I am from or whatever. Where he was like, I moved to Joplin or whatever. What's up, Damier? Hey, you. But he got like a baseball scholarship and things like that. So he was here playing baseball on his scholarship. And I guess some things went down. He's from Texas, and he just kept it moving. It wasn't for him, so he moved back to Texas, and fucking now he's doing this. Super slept on. I'm telling you, he is super slept on. That's what I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what it is. I'll figure that out after this stream, because Dubs was saying the same thing. I was only coming through in his left ear. So I'll figure that out on this next one, or maybe you could help me out with it, honestly, because I don't know what I did or what I'm doing wrong, but it is what it is. For now, it works, so we'll just roll with the punches, I guess. Speaking of, let's go ahead and do this really quick. My mic's in mono. Yeah, my mic doesn't have any actual settings on it itself. So, oh wait, maybe I can do this. Hold on. How's that? Is that better? We're working technical difficulties out. Oh, it's so weird. Now I can't hear myself. So if this does work, that's going to take some getting used to. It works? Or are you saying let's go because I'm on your page? Oh, it's still the same. Okay, if it's still the same, then I'm gonna just put that back on. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out afterwards. I hope it's not too annoying. And if it is, I apologize sincerely because I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's something that'll probably take like an hour for me to figure out. So I don't really have much. I have like 7 minutes left on here. So you know what I mean. But let's go ahead and Dom, since you're in the chat, which song do you want me to listen to? The delay is crazy. Like you see me saying something, but you don't hear me yet? Yeah, I have a Discord. I'll send you the link here. Actually, right now I'll do that. Oh, I can't because my phone is my camera. Yeah, it's I forget what it is. It's TheRapperSid something. I forget what the numbers are after it. I can tell that it's crazy behind because you're just now replying to me about which song to do. All right, let's see. We'll do wait. Let's do weak real quick.
Playing man of the house, feeling the doubt. I look around, I look at myself. Don't disappoint, don't let them down. Don't mess this up and don't be afraid. Maybe I'm weak, maybe I'm weak. Maybe I am weak, maybe I am weak. Maybe I was never meant to be the man. Maybe I was wrong for thinking that I can. Maybe I don't wanna do this all again. Maybe I'm afraid of who I've always been. I got a lot on my plate. I can't escape my own head, my standards that I done set. Here I go again, here I go again, here I go again, here I go again. Don't disappoint, don't let them down. Don't mess this up, don't be afraid. Maybe I am weak, maybe I am weak, maybe I am weak. I think of this often. Living my life in a coffin, box of emotions, won't ever open, shaping and molding, constant erosion, no one will notice till the explosion. Enter a Trojan, came out of ocean, constant devotion. These are the rules of society chose them, and women promote them. They use it against us and say that we broken. They know of the problem, and still it's unspoken. Women are precious, men are protectors, and sorrow's infectious, leave us defenseless. The weight of the world is waiting to crush us, and we only trust us, and nobody gets it, nobody but us. They say don't suffer in silence, but who do we have to confide in? Maybe I was never meant to be the man. Maybe I was wrong for thinking that I can. Maybe I don't wanna do this all again. Maybe I'm afraid of who I've always been. I got a lot on my plate. I can't escape my own head, my standards that I done set. Here I go again, here I go again, here I go again, here I go again. Don't disappoint, don't let them down. Don't mess this up, don't be afraid. Maybe I am weak, maybe I am weak, maybe I am weak, maybe.
Such a good song, dude. It's insane how good that song is. Like, wait, oh man, yeah, that's a good song. That's a great song. Yeah. And it's like so real too. That's what I'm saying. Like, the shit that's real, that has like real life meaning to it, and like is actually talking about some shit, like nothing can beat that. There's nothing in this world that will ever beat anything that is actually talking about something. It could be the worst song ever, but if you're like saying real things and like in a way that kind of sort of rhymes or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna like it more than mumble rap. And I mean, you get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like nothing beats the actual like conscious, I think, is what its genre is kind of categorized as. It's like more of a conscious rap, like, you know, I know what I'm talking about, kind of, I'm in my feelings or whatever is what they're gonna say it is. But no, that song, rating. Okay, now you have to remember 1 is garbage, 5 is middle of the pack, and 10 is better than Eminem. That's an 8. That's an 8. Yeah, I'll put that in the. Let me find the actual video to it, because that's on his topic page. Here's the actual one. I'll link that one to it. That has the actual video and whatnot. I'll link that one. Here we go. Maybe as soon as I find the window. I have so many windows open right now, it's insane. Okay, here we go. Nope, not that one. Jeez Louise. Okay, here's what I'll do. How's everybody's night been? How's the stream been for you guys? Are you guys enjoying the stream? Hopefully so. I hope that I've been entertaining thus far. I hope you guys don't want to like leave and never come back. Hopefully you guys come back next Thursday. And like, as the show goes on, you know, I'm gonna have more things to like talk about, and more ideas, and I'm gonna start developing a lot more ways to interact and have fun during the stream. So I mean, bear with me as I just get this thing going. I've had fun, so I mean, hopefully you guys have too. We have one more song, and then we're gonna go raid Menacing Threats stream to go show them the same love that they showed me earlier with their raid. But let's get this one going. This one is Honest by Double S. It premiered 2 hours ago, so let's fucking go. I'm gonna drop the link to it real quick. If you guys want to go say nice things in the comments. Let me find where the... Go say nice things in the comments and tell them that you watched it via my stream. I will love you forever. All right, let's get this thing.
Yeah, it's crazy how life works. You show me how to live life like without my curse, and then you show me how to know my worth. So I'm forever thankful, and every day without you I reverse. If I could, then I would. Being without you ain't an option, and it's funny cause I know there's people watching, hoping that we fail, but they don't know the hours spent talking, all the laughs, all the tears, fears and stories we get lost in. Yeah, we have our fights, but who doesn't? That shit is normal. When I don't feel important, girl, you make me feel immortal. And things I never thought that I would do, I do them for you. Cause the moral of the story is who I was before you isn't who I am now, baby. You change my perspective, and to be honest, before you, I fucking resented myself. Yeah, with the gun to my head, filled with depression, but then you showed up and you unloaded the weapon. Damn.
Try to be honest, I'm not good at letting down my guard, but I really want it.
Yeah, you know I can't live without you. It's hard enough just being here without you. Take a flight to where you at, I'm about to. And when I see you, baby, you know I'ma pound you. Yeah, they ain't gon' get that joke. And baby, listen, I know every single debt that's owed. I know you say that I don't owe you, I won't let that go. Because you saved my life when I wanted to get that rope. Baby, listen, you're everything I've wanted in a woman. And you show me that there really is some good in me. You helped me pick myself up when I couldn't. And if I could change anything about you, girl, I wouldn't. And no matter what, it's me and you, girl, this is destiny. Nothing else matters as long as I got you next to me. And eventually it'll be us and the kids. Ain't no doubt about it, that's the life that I wanna live. Yeah.
Try to be honest, I'm not good at letting down my guard, but I really want it. Before you, I was running in the dark. When you said this was goodbye, that's when I realized I can't live without you.
You know I can't live without you. You know I can't live without you. You know I can't live without you. Nah, 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 nah.
Okay. Hell yeah. I love that. That's a dope song. Again, the substance was there. Like, I mean, it's really, I mean, I don't have much to say about it other than, and I think he gets hit on this a lot, man. So I feel bad for mentioning it, but the mix, I don't know what it is, but I think it might be the way that he records it. Yeah, no, I know, Kinsey. I'm gonna, right after I get done here, I'm gonna paste the link in the chat and have everybody go over there, because I'm about to wrap up here pretty soon. But the way that he records, I think his mic might be up just a little bit too much, and then he's speaking too loud as well. So like, I've just learned now to kind of like tone back the gain a little bit and also calm my voice down. So like, if you listen to my EP Shot in the Dark, I was yelling most of that, and I thought it sounded good at the time, but hearing it back, and it's like, versus what I'm doing now, which I have a song in the works that I think is gonna be insanely good for my career. Anyways, but from what I'm doing right now, and then going back and listening to what I did, I wish I would have had more control over my voice rather than just like trying to let the emotion get out in my voice. I wish I would have kind of like, you know what I mean? Like just kind of honed it in and controlled the emotion to where I let the emotion out, but I didn't necessarily, I wasn't yelling it the entire time, you know? So I think maybe if he just turned the gain down just a little bit when he's recording, and then kind of, I've started like taking one ear off like this when I record, because I can still hear myself in this ear, and that way it kind of like gauges how loud I'm actually being, because like right now I'm sure my brother is thinking that I'm yelling, but to me I'm just talking normal, but it's because I have these fucking things on. So yeah, just things like that. And then honestly, I would have nothing bad to say about that. That was a dope song. It was a real song. It was talking about real things, and like I felt the pain, and I felt the passion that he had and the emotion that he was saying those things with. And I think that if he just fixed that one thing, that he would, I mean, there would be nothing wrong. There would be nothing wrong with it. He's a super dope, like the lyrics that he comes up with, the cadences that he's able to follow, the pockets that he's able to find on any beat. Like, I mean, it's honestly, it's very, very like talentful. I don't know if that's a word or not, but that's the word that I'm gonna use to describe it. And yeah, it's just those small things, man. But let me get
This ain't for you to understand.
Get this link for you guys because I'm about to bounce, but I will be over there with you guys. Fuck, let me find the chat again. I'm gonna this is gonna be a smooth operation here pretty soon. All right, it will be. All right, so go over there right now if you're still here watching this stream. Go to that link that I just now sent you, and say that Sid sent you, and that you sent me a picture on IG. Okay, let me see real quick. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna do that right now as soon as I get out of here. I appreciate you. But yeah, if you're still in here and if you have been this entire time, shout out to you, man. I love you guys. Like, thank you so much for being here for the first episode of Sid's Soundcheck. We're gonna do it again next week. It's gonna be super awesome. I'm gonna have some super dope talking points, and if you have something that you want me to talk about, you let me know and I will do it, no problem. Like, just let me know. You can start sending me song requests right now via email. Just let me know, like in the subject line, just say like, you know, Sid Soundcheck submission or something to let me know, like, hey, play this during the show, and I'll do that. Like, I'll add it to the list. And then also on Instagram, you can it's at TheRapperSid on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, like wherever, you know, just let me know, like, hey, play this during the show, and no questions asked. Like, I'll play it and I'll give you my 2 cents on it. But go hit that link that I just put in the chat, and I will catch you guys next week. I have to figure out how to end this thing. All right, there it is. I love you guys. Stay safe. Be safe.